It's Christmas time, and Fred's not here. Let the merriness begin.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 169th episode of the BLC Podcast. Nice. Proudly broadcasting live from the palatial EC studios, scattered all across the upstate of South Carolina. We're so glad you're here. And you can always catch us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, Blue Sky, and all of your favorite podcast platforms. And on blcpodcast.com, because it's our website. And fresh out of his water closet, it's Fred. You know what a water closet is? Yeah, an old WC.
It's the toilet. It's the toilet.
Turlet. We'll get real
English
proper.
Turlet. I go to the OH, the outhouse. That's where I do that. I'm from the country. I got the shitter. We save it and we put it in the crops and we make it big corn. Big ass
eat our own
corn
poop
with the doo-doo. That's right. And as always, the guy who's frozen on my screen but never in my heart, Alan OTB. And he is frozen.
Well, Alan, welcome to the show. What we'll do, Fred, we'll make him edit himself in later. So, right, Alan, tell us about your day. Really? Well, that's very interesting that you say that.
Very interesting.
Oh,
very
butt herpes, you say. Very good. Well, welcome to the show, Alan. Of course, we love to know that your butt herpes are well under control.
Yes.
Thank you. So what you're going to do, Alan, is you're going to have to edit yourself back into that later.
He's got burpees.
That's right. It's like, okay, anyway. So welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Christmas season. Why are your trees up? Tree? I know you probably don't even do a tree, Alan. Tree up, Fred?
Trees up.
I did do a tree.
Nope.
5 fucking trees.
5 trees?
Yeah, I did
5 trees.
In your house?
5.
Yes, in my house.
That's too many
5
trees.
So you're gonna have 5 partridges. You're gonna have 5 partridges. Under the
he was
trees?
like, she's like 5 golden rings. He's like, I can't get that. She's like, 5 Christmas trees.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Well,
5 times 12 lure to leaping.
Yeah, there you go. The kids jumping on them. So no, it's very right. Anytime you can throw in, the 12 days of Christmas into our show, the listeners love it. Big
Love
Christmas
12
podcast.
days. Can you name all 12 of them? Name all 12 days.
Monday,
Damn.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, number 1.
1 Lord of Leaping, 1 Partridge in the Pear Tree, 2 Lords of Leaping,
2
3
turtle doves,
Geese to
2
Goosing,
turtle doves,
4
geese,
Water Hounds.
geese and
I don't
turkey.
fucking care. I don't even remember. I used to sing that song 100 times a year for my entire childhood, and I can't remember it.
You're a caroler?
No, it's Christmas music, man. Like, people are into that shit.
It's Christmas music.
Everybody's like, Christmas music, time for Christmas. But I don't think Christmas is as big.
They start playing it in Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is I stumbled upon the Christmas music. I stumbled upon the Christmas music station on the radio the other day by accident. I just hit the button and I wasn't even thinking. And then 2 minutes later, I was like, what is this music? And I'm like, wait, it's Christmas music. Shit. And then I had to change it quick before the kids heard it.
No.
Because then they'd be like, leave it on. Leave it on.
Yeah.
But at least it's getting cold around here. That's good. Whoa. You see that? I think Alan's possessed. So, Fred, well, one thing that like you said, Christmas is coming out. It's getting cold. The trees are up. Everything's, it's in high gear. Shopping's in high gear. And I'll tell you one other thing that's in high gear. And I think I learned this past weekend because I think, once again, for the second week in a row, I'm going to talk about getting scammed.
Oh, twice.
That's not falling for it, man.
Well, I need to know if you think this is a scam or not. That's what I'm asking. Okay, because initially, let me tell you, let me give you my. Initially, I was like, I bet this is a scam, and then for the middle part, I was like, if this is a scam, it's pretty good. And then by the end, I was like, I think that was a scam. So let me tell you what happened.
Yeah,
and you tell me. Right. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. I think it was Saturday morning. Yeah. And we're sitting around the house, chilling. Wife's not here. She's at work. So I'm just, me and the kids, or the kids and I, excuse me, are just hanging around. And all of a sudden, my doorbell rings. People don't really come to our house unless they're trying to sell me solar panels usually.
Right.
So, we finally trained the kids through much trial and error to not rush the door when it rings. Like, so I'm like, I don't think anybody's going to be like, maybe nobody's here. As long as you guys just shut up and stay out of sight, like we'll be fine. We never have to answer the door. But she rang, and one of the kids ran up, and they're like, it's an old lady. And I was like, oh shit. Like, our neighbor is an old lady to the side. And I was like, oh, does she need, is she having a problem? Did I tell you that she fell in her house and was stuck there for 4 days? She's mean as shit. But I think she softened up when she fell in her house and was stuck there for 4 days laying on the ground and almost died. Because she didn't have anybody to call. So she could have called us. I would have happily helped. Yeah. But whatever. So she's fine. But so I was like, oh, it's the old lady, right? So she probably needs some help. She's asked me for some help in the past, no big deal. And I get to the front, and it's not that old lady. It's a different old lady. Now I'm going to set the scene. Older, like I said, probably 65, 70-year-old woman, probably. Yeah, probably like 70. Between 70 and 75, for sure. Right. White hair.
Did she have her breast tucked in her pants?
Well, hold on. Close. White hair. White lady, of course. Water bottle. Scruggly hair. Like a hair. And not like crazy person, but pulled back and then crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Frizzle?
Yeah. That's fair. Wearing she's wearing a I beat breast cancer shirt. And then has on a cardigan over that and a purse and a water bottle. And she's just like an old lady walking around. And I said, hey, she said, oh, hey, I live up on one of the streets by our house. I only know it was one of the streets. I don't even know the streets around my house because I can see the sign that said the name of the street from where I live. And so I was like, oh, you're on that street. Okay. That's, I know the name. Obviously I can see that. And she's like, I'm taking up money for Skimmity Bob. I don't know what name she said. I was already weary because I'm like, the way she delivered, I live up on Blah Street, made me think, maybe you don't live here, lady. So, but she's like, well, I'm taking up money for Skimmity. And I was like, okay. I didn't say who's that because I don't know. I assume she thinks I know who that is. And she's like, they had a rough year, and they do so much for us and for me. And we're just going to do a card. Will you please sign it? And just maybe if you want to give a little donation, we'll get her a gift card. And or get him a gift card. And I said, okay, I'll okay. And she was like, yeah, it's been a rough year for me because all old people trauma dump immediately when you see them. Right. Which is, I guess when you've experienced a lot of pain and death in your life, you can do
trauma. Yeah.
But immediately she's like, while I'm milling over, am I gonna have to kick this old lady in the chest to get her out of here or what? Which I didn't. Spoiler alert, I did not.
This is Sparta.
I did not 300 kick an old lady out of my front yard. Just for the record. Could have kicked her into the retention pond. That would have been
Skibbity.
Yeah. I don't know her. So anyway, so while I'm doing that, she's like, well, it's been a real rough year for me. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know this lady. I've never met this lady in my life. And I lost my daughter was murdered and this person died and that person. I was like, holy shit. Straight out the get. My daughter was murdered. And I was like, I wanted to, for a second, I was like, tell me more about this murder.
You gotta get out of here, lady.
My wife will solve this murder for you.
No, I was going to say, don't let your wife hear that shit.
And the reason I'm saying that's a scam because we have the home neighborhood thing,
Yeah.
And they came out with one of them last year around Christmas, and the lady's like, yeah, my daughter was murdered and we need help, money financially. And
she didn't ask for any money for her, which I think is why I was like medium on alert of the scam, because she wasn't like, I need the money.
Right.
But she could have got a good scam going, because she's like, I need to get the money for it was Sunday, because it was after because I had cash. Okay.
You don't get no people come out your door money, man.
I don't usually, and I won't again, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? All right. Well, no, I know.
Uh-oh.
But I was like, all right. Well, we had played. We'd hung out the night before. I had a little bit of cash in my pocket, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to give her an amount that will not make her want to come back. So I gave her $3,000, Fred.
All right.
No, I gave her $5. I was like, here's $5 for this thing.
I gave her nothing.
Goodbye. And I signed.
You don't give her nothing, man.
And I signed the card. Thank you. Because I don't even know who it was for. I just wrote thank you on it. Like, I don't even know. So
thanks for all you do.
Yeah, I was like, thanks for skimming it, I guess.
I would have put Beelzebub.
I would have been like, yeah, thank you. Satan. Hail Satan. I should have written out. Oh, next time. Maybe next time that's worth $5 to me to write Hail Satan on an old lady's card.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be like, what was your name again, ma'am? And she's like, oh, I'm Martha. And I'll be like, Hail Satan, love Martha.
Love Martha, yeah.
You can't get that off.
Like it had the Martha.
Yeah.
Like at the M and the H and
the We'll make that happen. So I gave her the $5 and I was like, hey, sorry, it's not much. We got bills to pay too, bitch. I didn't say that. I was just like, hey, sorry, it's not much. Here you go. Here's $5. And she's like, oh, that's great. That one, this is where I was like, wait a minute. Red flags again. Not that there weren't already millions. Yeah. But she's like, oh, well, that'll get us something from McDonald's. And I was like, wait, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? It's a scam.
I was like, I mean, that's cool.
Scam.
Like, good for you. The closest McDonald's is 2 miles away. But maybe she's going to hoof it. I don't know. Maybe she had a scooter or something. But so then we leave, because we had to leave a little bit later. We went to something. I don't remember what. But we left and we came back. And we have a very small neighborhood, right? So we came back and then I saw her still walking around the neighborhood like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not.
You ain't got a big neighborhood.
You can walk my whole neighborhood in literally 5 minutes. You can walk.
Yeah.
Don't feed the cat.
Asshole to butthole or whatever. Mouth to butthole. 5 minutes. So, but she didn't like come back or anything, which I'm good, because I would have Sparta kicked her. But yeah, no, it was just so weird, man. Like she was still around. So yes, I probably got scammed for $5. Yeah. Not my biggest scamming.
Like the biggest scam right now, everybody falls for it, is the at the store. You go to the store, they be like,
oh, fuck that. I never do.
Orders $3.50. You want to round up to $4 for the blah 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 blah.
That's the biggest scam in the world.
Hell no,
motherfucker.
Yeah. They do that shit, man. The company takes the money they get from that, donate it to charity, and get the tax write-off.
Same with the tips.
You know what I'm saying?
Same with the tips. Because the company takes that in and they're like, oh, you guys made $26 in tips today. And they're like, no way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a scam, dude.
Yeah.
You know what else is a scam, Fred and Alan, especially Alan, on this one? Is the new fucking EarPods commercial. Or whatever. AirPods. What are iTunes thingamabobbers called?
Yeah,
or Apple's AirPods, right? AirPods. Okay. Either way.
AirPods.
Why aren't they earpods? They go in your ear.
But they're
not Apple. Apple ain't gonna cost.
Not the point. The point is, have you seen their newest commercial, their Christmas commercial for this year?
I did see it.
It is okay. You know what? Okay, I'm pretty sure they'll be okay with us putting this on, right? Let me see if I can get this.
No, it's Apple.
Why not? Yeah, but you're promoting them.
So much good stuff about them.
This is promoting them.
You
just said the commercial was stupid.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. You need to see it.
Listen, I'll tell you exactly what the commercial is. It's about a dude that can't hear, and he's got EarPods, and he can hear. And everything happens with his kids, and it's like he couldn't hear them. now that he's got ear pods,
it's like
he can hear every word it says.
I found it. Okay. Watch it. Okay. Ready? Put it on the screen, Alan. Found it. Alan undersold it. All right. All right. Here we go.
No,
we're not going to get sued.
What I said.
What we're going to do to not get sued actually is play it at twice speed.
Yes, play it at twice speed, and then we'll be good.
Twice speed. Okay, so get ready, Fred. I'm going to let you have what's 55 seconds after this to break it in half and think about it at half speed after it's over. It's that important. Okay, here we go. Double speed. This.
I think I know what it is. Oh, guys, thank you.
Light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
I'm so excited. Haley.
Our house.
Hey, robot. What is that?
He can hear shit now because he's got the ear pods.
All right. He's got the ear pods.
You.
Fuck this commercial. Anyway. So
does it like a hearing aid?
I said.
Yeah, he can pull up sounds
now?
around. Yeah, it's sort of a hearing aid. You can turn that up, I guess, like ambient noise or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point is that shit for a parent was absolutely gut wrenching, and not so much at twice speed, but at single speed.
You gonna make it cry? You gonna make it cry,
did.
man?
The first time I saw it, I was like, everything is fleeting. Time is a mystery. And then I was like, no. That guy could have put those fucking headphones on the whole time. Why didn't he already have them in, Fred?
That guy would have had an hearing aid a long time ago from Miracle Ear, from Amazon.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
He looked like he was 32 years old.
Make you buy $600 hearing aids.
But remember, she's a grown kid now. I mean, she was a teenager now.
Yeah. Right.
When she was playing the guitar.
So
he couldn't hear all the shit that happened before. He's an irresponsible parent if he didn't get either that or a smart parent.
Right. It just depends on which side of the street you're walking on.
Because the whole time he didn't have an hearing aid.
Right.
You know, he didn't have no hearing aid, and then his kids gave him one for Christmas. So he's like, motherfucker, I could have gotten these a long time ago. I just didn't want them. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
I didn't want.
I just thought it was so, because I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't he put those in to start with? Right? Wouldn't that make sense?
And he didn't age at all.
Well, he didn't have to age, Alan. His hearing aged quickly. So his body didn't age as quickly.
No, what I'm talking about when he was thinking about his daughter when she was a kid, when she was a baby. Yes. So this whole time you're saying he was 32 years old. So he must have had that kid.
I don't know how old he was. He looked like he was 32 years old. Do yourselves a favor, everybody at home. Watch that commercial and then punch me in the throat when you see me because it's going to make you sad.
That's not going to make you
fair.
Sad.
It does make you sad. It does make you sad, Alan, because you're heartless.
Okay, I'll hand that.
You have the Latino fire in your heart, which means if they're gone, burn them.
Yes,
but he doesn't care.
It's a commercial. They're trying to sell me something.
But a commercial can make you feel things.
No, they're trying to sell me shit.
I would argue that in today's culture, a commercial will make you feel more than your average.
Now, if it was real life, it would have touched me. Yes. Oh, real life? Hell yeah. But that's not real life. That's some dude trying to sell me.
Buying someone a guitar isn't real life. That happens all the time.
Yes, but if you're going to get a hearing aid, you're not going to get it from Apple.
You like that commercial, Fred? Is that what you said?
You won't. No, I like the commercial where the soldiers coming home, or the brothers coming home from wherever he was at, and they're in the drinking coffee. Is the Folgers commercial?
The Folgers one commercial. Where you're like, are they banging or what?
Yeah. You're trying to fuck your sister. He's like, laugh at.
Yeah, at the end, I was like, wait, what's going on here?
You remember
what's in the box? What's in the box?
You remember when they used to do the Folgers commercials and they'd be like they were at a restaurant and it'd be like, you're drinking Folgers. And be like, oh, really? And when they did that Saturday night skit, and then Chris Farley, and he's like, what? You son of a bitch. And he went after the guy.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You're drinking Folgers.
Yeah, he's like, Chris Farley was like, what? He got all pissed off.
Yeah, oh man. Well, see, that's subverting expectations, which is what we don't ever do. So, well, Fred, so if that didn't break your heart, which it shouldn't, and that's fine, we're going to transition from sadness to the happiness of the Christmas season, right? All right, why not? So, Fred, you know how everybody does. They're like Black Friday, Christmas season, promotion. They're like, get this, buy this TV, get this TV for free, or we're giving out gift cards, or we're giving out turkeys, or whatever it is. Everybody's got their own thing that they do, right? Well, we have one too now, Fred. And this, I would argue, is the widest scale promotion that has ever occurred. Widest in scale.
Widest.
Right? Oh, so the widest scale.
Like widest, like
no,
white.
No. Well, it could be, but we'll see. It's the widest scale promotion.
What do you give away? Put cream.
It's ever occurred on the planet Earth. Right? For this Christmas, Fred, what we've done is the Black Lincoln Collective has hidden thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of change all over roads and sidewalks all around the world. So get out there and make sure if you find any change on the sidewalk, in a parking lot, on the road, you can thank the Black Collective. Merry fucking Christmas.
That's right.
I'm just done.
That's right. It's us.
We
dropped the spare change all over the place.
Yeah, we dropped spare change.
I ride around down the street throwing change out like candy at a parade.
We've been doing that for years to prep this for this promotion because we're just 3 people with a team of thousands.
Right.
Around the world.
Yes. Thousands of followers around
I paid
the world.
Uber drivers.
Throw your change.
Yeah, I was like, Uber driver, go buy a roll of nickels or whatever the equivalent is in your country and just throw them around. Have fun with it.
You know what you don't find? You don't find money on the street no more.
I found money on the street today.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's where I was like,
we throw money on the street.
That's why I did the promotion.
I mean dollars.
No, you don't really find dollars.
No, not dollars.
You don't find bills.
You just got to have an eagle eye and always be looking down. So you never see what's happening in front of you, always down. Avert your eyes.
Throw some change at a homeless person tonight.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Then I get off. I'm just going to
go find. Hey, they're homeless.
In the face.
Enjoy.
With pennies.
Face.
Well, see, that's the thing is pennies, not what they want. So,
give
the man a quarter. Oh, that reminds me of the time I got suckered by the homeless guy. Damn it, man, I'm getting old.
No,
that wasn't really me being suckered.
I stole from home. I stole $1 from
$1, yeah. That's fine. You know what? Dude, that dollar.
Like in half baked. You were like in half baked.
That dollar wasn't going to solve homelessness.
He's like 50 cents and then clink, clink, $7. So yes, feel free. Like I said, take to the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Go right ahead. Find that change. Tweet us. Hashtag BLC Change Challenge.
Change for the world.
Change the world. Yeah. Change the world. Courtesy of the BLC podcast. Award nominated. Possibly. Yes. Well, we are award nominated. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're award nominated.
I'm ready. Do I have a weird thumb? Doesn't matter. My son thinks my thumb looks weird when I do that. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Go find that change. How much change, Fred, do you think there is in all the world streets?
On the streets?
I mean, from us alone, it's millions of dollars.
Right. I mean, we put $1 million out there. So
right. Well, like 1.3 million.
2 million. Yeah, I'm gonna say
not
2 million. 2 million.
Seems like a lot. It just seems like a lot of change that you could get for free.
What if you could have the power? What if you could have the power to collect that change?
How cool.
Once a year, you throw your hand up in the air.
A big ball of change.
All the change from around. Yeah, it just comes
like
at
Magneto.
Like Magneto, yeah.
But once it starts falling, you can't stop it now.
Yeah, you got to move. Well, you can move it.
You can just draw it to you.
Man. You're going to be fucked when that stage starts swelling. You better wear some football gear. Because
well, yeah, because if it's coming from the other side of the world, it's coming in hot.
Right, dude. It's coming.
Hell yeah, football gear ain't going to work.
Yeah. You got to stand maybe up with your arm down where you're like suspended in the air so that it comes and it doesn't hit you. It just goes underneath. I don't know. It depends on how it comes in.
Right.
The first one would be the scariest. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
Just like everything ever. The first one is always the scariest. So let's take our first break. Ooh. I don't know. We'll be right back with more of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective Podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the 169th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. We're so glad you're still with us. And guess what, Fred? We've got a birthday in the house. Birthday. Alan.
That's right.
Yeah, birthday, Alan.
You're 21.
Yeah, that's right. 21.
So,
21.
Alan doesn't, and I will say, for all of Alan's faults, which there are many, one thing that he doesn't, that isn't an issue with him, is he doesn't like presents. He's not a big, like, get me this, get me that kind of guy. He's like, if I want something, I'll just get it myself. Right? Which is totally great. But I decided to give him a present that he couldn't buy himself this year for Christmas or for his birthday, Fred. So what I've got here is I have me, Gorlak, and the rest of the 1,000 people that we have working for us have curated a list of 4 to 5 different articles, all of which we know are right in Alan's wheelhouse. These are things, his favorite things, his least favorite things. I'm gonna lay them out for you. I'm gonna let him pick what order we do these in because it's his birthday.
Okay.
So, and we're not going to sing happy birthday to you, Alan, because that will not help. That's not going to help our ratings.
No, I don't want that either.
It's not going to happen. So don't worry. Don't worry. All right.
I don't want that either.
We have 2 of Alan's favorite, 3 of Alan's favorite, 2 of Alan's favorite things and 2 of his least favorite things. All right. And one he's kind of on the fence about. So here's our 4 things. Here's our 5 things. 1, murder.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
2, and this is one he doesn't like, vegetables.
No.
3, crazy animal encounters.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is curated just for you. 4, this is the one that he's kind of iffy on, okay? Because I knew he hates vegetables. He's into murder, sort of, and allegedly. And he's into like crazy animal encounters, right? But we have one that's pies. I don't know if it's the birthday theme, but I don't know how Alan feels about pie because he's not a big pie.
How do you feel about pie?
What's your take? Give us your hot take on pie.
Pie or cake?
Yeah, graham cracker crust or flaky butter crust?
Pie or cake? Oh, no, if I have to choose between pie or cake, I'll take a pie.
There you go. That's all you need to know. And then our last one. So, he's a pie man. So we got 3 he likes, 2 he doesn't like. So, again, let me give you the last one. English words is the last one. I'm telling you, dude, this is the perfect gift for you because it fits all of your criteria. I'm going to give it to you again so that you can pick. And so murder, vegetables, animal encounters, pies, and the English language. You pick what order we go with for your birthday celebration.
We actually just that order right there.
Okay, so we'll just go right down the list. Murder is how we're going to start. And Fred, earlier this week, and today, in New York City, as it were, the CEO of the United Healthcare Corporation was shot by an apparent assassin, someone who was very much planning on killing that dude. And essentially in broad daylight at 7 a.m. And the dude had a silencer, took him out and just walked off. And they don't know. And they may have found him by the time we
were talking about this before you jumped on.
Okay.
And, they offered a reward of $10,000.
Nope.
I was like, that's Trump change. Ain't nobody looking for that man for $10,000.
Nope.
They made $3 billion profit.
It cost them more than $10,000 just to do the job, man.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So that obviously, like I said, dude got shot, and we hate that anyone dies. Of course, you don't want anyone to die.
Yeah,
but he was a despicable human being. So fuck him.
Oh yeah, he was a terrible guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was the head of United Healthcare, which was like the worst insurance. They had the highest rate of what do you call it when they turn you down for something of disapproval or whatever. They had the highest rate of denial of all of the insurance companies.
Patients out there to dry.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Sorry, we can't. We don't cover chemo."
Hey,
shit like that. He was a terrible person.
You know what? Ain't nothing gonna change. They're just gonna put another terrible.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you as a bad person think some dude might just run up and shoot me, like you may consider getting better at security.
Well, I mean, Freddie may be right.
Yeah, that's what they'll do.
But that next guy's gonna be walking down, Fifth Avenue and get shot in the back of the head.
Hey, they gonna have security now. That's what
what's crazy is
oligarchs.
He had a silencer, and to get a silencer, you got to go through crap to get it. I mean, you have to register.
Right.
No, I saw the video of it, and it looks like he looks like he is straight out of a movie. Fucking assassination. Yeah. He did it and walked, made sure it was done, and just ran off. And they never saw his face. It's all covered up.
The pedestrian that was
nope.
right there. Just she got away. You know what I mean? He didn't even pay no attention.
Didn't even look at her.
There was somebody in that car in that SUV, and he went right by it and went right in front of it, and then took
I think that's what he did. Was he went the other way because he's like, they could follow me this way. They're not going to get out. They said he hopped like a little city bike or whatever and just took off. So anyway, that happened, Alan. I knew you would. I know you're a big fan. And I'm not saying you did it, but I have to say there has been nothing funnier, RIP with that guy, than the internet's reaction to this. Once again, the internet is undefeated. These people are ruthless.
Yeah.
People are talking about this, they didn't cover my deductible. That $10,000 doesn't cover my fucking deductible. Sorry, but seeing the guy that did it is out of network. Shit like that. Vicious, man. But it's so funny. It's so appropriate for a terrible person.
That's he was young too. He wasn't like you think, CI.
Right, like an 85-year-old man.
Yeah, have to be an old man, old white-haired man. Nah, this dude, he looked like JD Vance.
Yeah. Well, just another right out of the cookie cutter black white guy.
It's
just one of those whites.
It's just crazy. It's crazy.
That's why I'm growing my hair long, Fred.
It's like in the movies. I mean, the guy just put a couple slugs, checked on him. All right, he's dead. And then, because he shot him, and then went, really, it was like, holy shit.
He shot him in the back like a low down, dirty dog.
So again, we don't know who did it. Honestly, truth be told, as far as I'm concerned, I hope they never find the guy.
Yeah,
they probably won't.
Find that dude, man.
They won't find him. Hell no.
Yeah.
But do you think? Chances are, and this is why I know they'll never find him.
There is one person that they could find out that did it and could get away with it, and that would be Hunter Biden, because he's been pardoned.
He's been cuffed. He's clear.
He's clear. He's been pardoned for every crime from there. Yeah, so he could be like, yeah.
Good for him, man. I love it. I love that his dad's like, you know what? Fuck you, Trump. I'm not going to let you do this to my son. I would do the same thing to my kid. I don't care what people say. That's my kid. We've already talked about it.
Yes, that's my child.
So fuck them. I don't care what what are they going to do? I'm the fucking president of the United States. Fuck them. He made the rule. I'm going to use it. So, anyway.
The thing is, they're bitching because he did it, and they're like, well, he said he wasn't going to do it. And it's like, do you actually believe that shit?
Right.
Which parents not going to, you know, which,
right. No parent in America would not do that. If they say they wouldn't, then they're lying.
Yeah. And every parent, of course he lied.
Every parent's biggest goal is to protect their kids from bullies. And that's number one thing is protection. And that's exactly what he did. He protected him from a guy who was planning on bullying him for as long as he possibly could.
What? So no, he wasn't going to bully him. I mean, he was going to do
everything he could to fuck with him, dude. Come on, you know he would. Trump's petty like that. Dude.
No,
okay,
he wasn't going to do nothing.
Yes, he was. Anyway, this is not what this is about. Fuck your birthday, Alan. We're going back to what we're talking about. This is about murder.
No, this is about murder. Yeah, let's go back to
what
murder.
do you think the chances are that this was a guy who was affected, whose parent or loved one or themselves had some sort of illness or something that the guy
whoever hired him might have did it. Might have had.
These are board members, man.
Yeah, I do too. I think it was inside.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah,
because wasn't he supposed to have a meeting? They were supposed to have
he was walking into the meeting.
Had a meeting.
Yeah, he was walking into the shareholder meeting.
Board members. Yeah. It was board members.
He's about to do something. Fuck it up.
Yeah, we need.
Well, they said they said the board members pretty much just walked right over his bloody body and went in. So crazy stuff. But anyway, so there you go. Happy birthday, Alan. Whatever, dude. So, all right, next. Do you still want vegetables?
Top of the morning to you, Jim.
Yeah, let's do vegetables. I don't like him, but it's better. It's not as. Yeah,
I don't know. It could be. You're gonna love this one though, Alan. Okay, because this is sincerely, this couldn't have happened on a better day for you. Okay,
who stuck something on their butt?
No, it's better than that. From Alan's perspective, this is the greatest thing that's probably ever happened to him regarding vegetables. Okay. The FDA announces nationwide recall of broccoli, carrots, and more vegetables due to E. coli contamination.
Fucking A.
So it is. I'm telling you, I told Alan's so excited, dude. It's organic vegetable medley, other vegetable medley, stir fry medley, carrots, and other various medleys. Everything's a medley nowadays. Yep. But it's a nationwide thing. The brand is Wild Harvest or Market Side or Fort Worth Farms or Grimway.
Damn.
All of those. But Market Side is distributed to Walmarts nationwide. So that's not good for those people.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yep. Fred, if you shop at Walmart, Albert's Organics, or Sprouts, then you need to watch out because the Grimway Farms carrots used in its line of mixed veggies were contaminated with the Shiga toxin producing the E. coli bacteria.
Shiga toxin.
That's right.
Shiga toxin.
That's why I don't eat vegetables because they always got recalls and shit on them.
It's true.
Hey. Yep. Yeah. The workers be out there shitting up. They be shitting in them fields, man.
Yep. Exactly. So somebody's got to do it. You were talking about doing it earlier.
Yeah, no, I was peeing.
No, you were talking about shitting in an outhouse and using it as fertilizer to grow corn.
Yeah. But see, that's underground. I ain't shitting on the vegetables and then picking them and putting them in the distribution pile.
I'm just saying. Well, they can wash them more. Can you wash E. coli off or no?
Yeah, I guess with Roundup.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I thought everything died when you cooked it.
I knew no matter what, Alan would enjoy hearing that vegetables were killing people because it kind of plays in the boat. And he despises vegetables.
I'm going to kill her tomatoes.
Exactly. You really ain't. All right. So when we're moving on to our next one, Alan, do you still want to go with animal encounters?
Yes. Let's do some animal encounters.
All right. So, buddy, Dateline, Florida. Godzilla, the alligator, hauls massive Burmese python through the water in the Florida Everglades.
I seen it.
You saw the picture of it. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the picture
of it?
No.
Okay. Alan, can you pull that picture up for me?
Yeah.
Or do I need to try and find it? I can try to find it. I got it. I got it. So Fred, Godzilla, the local alligator, drags a massive Burmese python. This is the python.
God,
look at it.
Through the water in Florida. Humongous.
Man, it's damn
Big.
Jurassic Park down in Florida.
Very large thing.
Well, when you think about alligators, I mean, they haven't evolved.
Ice Cube,
they haven't. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's probably running away.
Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez. What?
Yeah.
So it estimates. So that alligator, this very well could be. This could be that. Oh, remember that fucking accent John Voight did in that movie? I hated that. I hated that accent. He did so much that it discredited him as an actor. I was like, you know what? I know John Voight's been in 100 movies and he's been great in all of them. I hate him now because of this accent.
Yeah.
So they said that Godzilla, the alligator, is estimated to be between 10 and 12 feet long. So that was the alligator you saw. So the snake is somewhere between like 20 and 25 feet.
Jeez. I wonder how old Godzilla is.
Anaconda don't want none.
I don't know, but Burmese pythons, which is what they found, are the largest snakes in the world, and the adults average between 10 and 16 feet long, according to the University of Florida.
But they're not indigenous to like Florida, right?
Oh, they're everywhere.
They're not indigenous to Florida, but like they're evasive. So like,
right. They show up.
People have snakes in Florida and they let them go, and they just started populating, and you can't get rid of them.
Nope.
You know, but yeah, they're not indigenous to Florida, man.
Not Godzilla took care of that one.
Crazy. Goddamn river snakes, man.
Telling you, man, you don't want to mess with them.
Dang, man. God, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, it does say, constrictors have few predators and prey on native species, eating pretty much everything from field mice to deer. They've contributed to the decline of raccoons, possums, bobcats, foxes, and marsh and cottontail rabbits. So it can be argued that Godzilla the alligator is the equivalent of that dude that shot the healthcare guy. Right, he was just taking care of a problem.
He probably tried to eat him. That's what it happened.
He probably did.
The snake probably tried to eat the alligator, and the
alligator's like,
hey.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's
like, my ancestors have been around for 10,000 years. They haven't changed at all. I mean, because alligators have not changed for 10,000 years. Basically, they say that evolution has not affected them.
So there you go. They don't need. They're the perfect killing machine.
They'll give you money if you go down there and hunt them. And the snake.
And they taste good too.
They do taste like chicken of the sea.
Yeah, alligators taste good.
Chicken of the marsh.
Yeah.
So delicious, yes. Scary as shit. More than that. More than delicious.
Oh yeah.
That's my that's my thing. That's where I have to measure. Like delicious. They're an 8 on the deliciousness scale, but there are 12 on the scariness scale. And chicken is an 8 on the deliciousness scale and a 3 on the scariness scale. That's a 5-point difference. Worth it. -2, not worth it unless I'm real hungry. So you gotta weigh that somewhat. Like a cow. A cow's like a cow, like a real life grown up cow is like a good 8 on the scale of scariness. But they're pretty 7 to an 8. They're docile usually. Yeah. But on the deliciousness scale, they're a solid 10.
Yeah.
So it's 2 points. It's a good 2 points.
It's a -2 points. Yeah.
Yeah. Pigs, I mean, they're kind of gross. So they're like a 3.5. But again, on deliciousness, they're right in that 7-8 range.
Yeah.
You know, so it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's not worth it for vegetables. But see, that's why I love vegetables. Vegetables are a 2 on the deliciousness scale generally. But they're a 0 on the scary scale, unless you factor in E. coli, and then they're a 3.5, and you can't do that. It's very scientific. All right. Speaking of scientific and vegetables, Alan, this isn't vegetables, I hope. I don't know. Is it pie time or is it the English language?
English language.
It'll take the English language for 300.
Hey,
all right. London, England. Guess what? Oxford Dictionary has named their word of the year.
Yeah,
do this every year. Do you know? Would you like to take a guess as to what this year's Oxford Dictionary word of the year is?
Yeah, skibabadoo.
This year's that is essentially right, Alan. Surprisingly enough, this year's word of the year is brain rot. Brain rot. Yes, brain rot is defined as the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as the results of overcompensation of material, especially online, considered to be trivial or unchallenging. So basically, it makes you dumb. And it's a thing that especially kids have to deal with. Fred, we've talked about this before. Skibbity toilet, Ohio, Rizzler.
Yeah.
These are the terms of brain rot. So that's what they're saying. If you are like one of the people that watches the Skibbity toilets, or you watch stupid shit like that all the time, which there's so much of it on the internet.
We've had brain rot since 2000. We've had brain rot since.
Or listen to Black Link like, no, that's not true.
We've been creating brain rot.
We're the advocate for brain rot.
We're putting the B in brain rot.
Yeah.
We're putting the L in the BLC in brain rot. We're not smart enough to know that's wrong. But so basically, but it's like really a virtual thing. It's just so much stupid shit, and people aren't getting challenged by it. Like it's not challenging them mentally, so they kind of stagnate from that perspective. And truth be told, I can tell you that my kids say skibbity and stuff like that because kids in school say it. It's the most fucking annoying phrase that there ever has been. There are very few
my
things.
Kids don't say it as much.
I've outlawed it.
See what I'm saying? My daughter was walking around saying like, "What the skibbity?" And I was like, "Hey, no, because you just replacing skibbity, you
with anything else.
Fuck with skibbity." You know what I'm saying?
You're like, if you're gonna say it, you gotta say it right. Say what the fuck.
Nope. Close, Alan. Close.
Bullshit.
Alan, you're headed in the right direction.
Don't fucking cuss.
Right. I do agree with that.
But if you're gonna,
but the rule is,
you say it right. What the fuck?
The rule in my house is you can't curse until you pay bills. I told the kids, I said, once you pay bills, that technically makes you a grown up. You can use grown up words all you want.
Yeah,
but until you pay bills,
that is true. That is true. So when you get that bill and you look at it, you can be like, "What the fuck?"
Right? I'm like, there it is.
Hey, Dad,
you're an adult.
We just got a $2 bill from school from pencil.
Yeah. Like, school. Oh no. I agree with that. Man. School's forever. Like, give me $20.
School bills.
School is the sneakiest fucking. That's the scamiest of all scam. Every week,
that's the scamiest scam.
Can you send me like $12 for this? And I'm like, what the fuck do you need $12 for?
Yeah.
Well, it's Spirit Day, and that means we're proud of the school we go to. I'm like, they're proud no matter what. Why are you charging them to say that? Anyway, sorry for the Alan. Back to your birthday. It's a celebration of your birthday, and honestly, you did the right thing, Alan. Because how better to end a birthday than with a nice story about pie?
Yes, pie.
Look at that. Alan set that up, and he didn't even know that he set that up, and that's impressive. So this again, we were just in London for the Oxford Word of the Year, brain rot. We're headed around the world and right back to London because police have recovered a stolen van with 2,500 pies after a chef appealed to them to find it. But unfortunately, the pies are too damaged to eat. Sad.
So a British 2,500 pies.
2,500 pies. So it's a British chef's appeal for thieves to return 2,500 pies that were in a stolen van ended in disappointment. It happened on Tuesday. Police found the vehicle abandoned with its savory cargo too damaged to eat. So Tommy Banks, who owns a two Michelin star restaurant in the North English country of Yorkshire, said a member of his staff discovered the van was missing along with its cargo of steak and ale, turkey, and butternut squash pies, all of which were intended for a Christmas market in the city of York. The food has been valued at around 25,000 pounds, which is the equivalent of, would you like to guess, Alan?
27,000.
Dollar a pie?
No, 25,000 pounds.
25,000 pounds.
That's probably about $22,000.
Fred, what do you think? How much is 25,000 pounds into a freedom bucks?
I'll say 30.
Pretty close. $32,000 is what they're estimated to be. And, there's a little here or there, But Banks said that the van wasn't sure.
Great. That sounds like a setup.
Sounds like it.
That sounds like a setup. Like his competitor was like, fuck your
Here we go again. So Banks, the guy said it wasn't insured, but he implored the vehicle thieves not to let the food go to waste. And he suggested that they do the right thing and drop the pies at a community center or other venue. In an update, the police said they found the van badly damaged and with stolen license plates in Middlesbrough, about 50 kilometers, 30 miles from where it was taken. He said the pies were still inside, but were damaged and would have to be discarded. So Banks very sadly said, it's just so much waste. It's just rubbish. Sorry, it's not a happier ending to our story. So there you go. So the Pie Eyes is just the latest theft of artisanal edibles to rock the UK food trade. In October, and now it's getting real, Alan. This is what you love about this. In October, nearly 1,000 wheels of cloth-wrapped artisanal cheese weighing 22 metric tons, which is 48,488 pounds, and valued at almost $400,000, were swiped from London Neal's dairy yard by a con artist posing as a wholesale distributor for a major French retailer. There you go. And the guy
stole that cheese.
Well, and guess what?
It's probably the same guy who hacked. It's probably the same guy who hacked in France and wanted the baguettes.
He's doing it all.
Baguettes.
He's doing it all. Baguette company.
Yeah, the baguettes. They wanted 250,000. What?
Yep. And then so
spread the cheese with the pie and the baguette.
So $400,000 worth of cheese got stolen, and in spite of the hunt by British and international police, as of now, the cheese has not been found. They did. A 63-year-old man was arrested and questioned, but has not been charged.
They looking in the wrong direction. You looking for a giant mouse? You looking for a giant mouse?
Yeah, a mouse in a trench coat.
Let me looking at what man's gonna eat all that cheese. You look for a big ass mouse.
French guy,
maybe even be a lot of mice. Like
it's 5,500 mice in a trench coat.
There's one mouse out there going, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like don't look at me. Where's the cheese at? So there you go. So Alan, we hope you have a happy birthday. You're breathing down my neck.
It's not me.
We've got to close International Disney for a week. Yeah, I got to go back to the States where I'm free because money buys you freedom.
You want to play rap? Say hello to my little friend.
Coincidentally, the next week Disney had brand new cheese-inspired recipes all on their menu. There you go. Go figure. Well, Alan, we hope that you had a great birthday and that this brought a little bit of love and a little bit of life to your old ass.
It sure did.
Great. Happy birthday. We still aren't going to sing the song. Good. Thank you very much. Just want to let you know. Okay. So, Fred, let's see. What else do we have on our docket for this evening? Trying to think of what else has happened to me ever. I got nothing. Fred, do you have anything?
I got nothing. I got shit.
All right. Well, we're going to end it a little early tonight. Alan, feel free to pad with putting in sound effects of farts for 20 straight minutes. I'm surprised. Honestly, the one thing I am surprised about is that I don't know why it does that either, but I love it. I am honestly surprised, Fred, and this isn't something we have control over necessarily, that none of Alan's friends, Prince's show, came on the show to wish him a happy birthday.
No,
they all didn't.
They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Satan didn't visit. Nobody.
They possess him. They possess him.
That's true. Oh, I do have something. Okay, I watched Deadpool.
Hey,
I I watched it today.
Baby knife.
Pretty good.
Baby knife.
Yeah, that was cute.
That's pretty good with it.
Yeah, it's funny. But that's what that's kind of what you expect.
Baby knife.
Although
it was really good.
Who played the bald chick? Like Xavier's, Professor Xavier's sister.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
Because
he's an English actor.
Yeah, she killed Dr.
Even with the baldness, I was like, hey, she doesn't look too bad. Oh, she's pretty much bald in real life. There you go. Oh, no, she's not always bald. Okay.
No,
she's not. She has short hair, but she may have shaved her head for the movie. I don't know.
What's her name?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm putting it up on the screen right now. There you go, Fred. Emma Corrin.
Emma Corrin.
There she is from the thing.
Oh yeah,
there she is with some hair.
She's very English looking.
She is English. When she has hair, she is.
Like
she played Princess Diana. So there you go.
Look at that.
She looks pretty close to Princess Diana.
Yeah, she really does. Like a younger version.
Yeah, that's probably from the movie.
Lady Di.
So there you go. I watched it. I enjoyed it. I highly recommend everyone watch it. Not with their kids, because I feel like my kids are going to want to watch it, and they are not allowed to.
Yeah,
not till they pay bills. Not because of anything gross, just a lot of bad words and blood and violence.
Yeah,
and then more of all three of those. But for adults, what a ride!
Yeah, Peter saved the movie.
Yeah, Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Peter's the man, dude. No doubt. No doubt. I love it. I love that he's the guy that did it. Then that makes perfect sense. So there you go. Well, again, guys, Merry Christmas. I hope that you guys are all back next week for a brand new episode of the BLC podcast. Oh, I do apologize to everybody because we promised we were going to have a guest on this week, and he was a music guy, and he was like, "Hey," so I texted him and I was like, "Hey, you're still coming on the show tomorrow?" And he's like, I thought you guys were a music podcast. Turns out you're kind of an everything podcast. Maybe this isn't the best thing for me. Well, and no, I mean, he made sense because he was like, he's like, I don't have anything to promote. I'm just a musician. I thought we were just talking about music. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I understand that. That's fair. But what I thought we would do, and we probably won't ever do this, but I'll tell the listeners, is have an episode devoted solely to musicians. Where maybe we get 3 or 4 guests on that are all musicians. And I know, Alan, that's, again, birthday presents galore for Alan over here. So, because he would love that. And, Fred, you and I can sit there and just make jokes because that's what we think we do anyway. So
that's right. Music and comedy goes hand in hand.
Right. We can try to be funny for once.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. All righty. Well, we're going to get out of here for the night. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. I hope everyone is warm because being cold sucks. Good night, everyone. I'm pro warm now. Not global warming warm, but like a little warm. Not global warming warm.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a fucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.